Hello everybody and welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts 3 playthrough. It is time for us to enter and enjoy the scares and thrills of Monstropolis.
Huh? Oh! Whoa! What? Donald! Goofy! Why do you guys look like monsters?
You do too!
Well, you both scared me. Whoa!
Seriously? Is this how we blend in here?
That's right! It's about time you got on!
Oh? Could you guys take a few steps back? You're giving me the heebie-jeebies.
You take a step back!
Yeah, come on! I think our new look could turn out to be lots of fun.
Wonder what kind of weirdos live here.
Who'd have thunk he'd get so creeped out?
It says, we scare because we care?
That's odd!
Doesn't sound very caring.
If they look like us, then they could be trouble. I think we better investigate.
I definitely agree, and I have to say, I am very pleased that Monsters Inc. ended up in Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, I love the world intro scene here, because it's basically the opening credits, and I love it. I mean, that was just like one for one with the... I love the doors! The doors are amazing. God, I'm such a nerd.
Oh!
Ooh! Ooh!
Whoa!
Wee!
Boo!
I wonder who those guys are.
What? Careful, Sully. If they see the KID.
That's fine. We got nothing to hide.
But you're the CEO. You set the example. Guys, it's not what it looks like. Okay, listen. That kid over there just popped out of nowhere. We gotta call the CDA. It's, oh yeah, a code 835.
Are you trying to scare that little girl?
Yes! I mean, no. We're done with scare power. Nobody's getting scared.
Mike, take it easy.
You should too, Sora. You see? She's happy.
Oh. Hello. My name is Sora.
Boo!
Oh, is that your name? Nice to meet you, Boo.
Hold on. You guys really aren't afraid of humans?
Mike Wazowski!
Huh?
Come on, Boo. I'm Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski!
Well, you can see the resemblance. That googly bear eye.
What's going on? I'm Donald Duck! Mike Wazowski!
I'm Goofy.
Well, my name's Sully, and this is...
Oh, we know. Mike Wazowski, right?
What's the matter, Boo?
Huh? No! That's not the Heartless's emblem!
Then what?
And how come I feel like I might have seen them before?
Well, they aren't friendly.
Stay here, kitty. We'll be back.
Those guys are right, Sully. This has got bad news written all over it.
Yeah, we gotta keep Boo safe.
I'm on it.
So yes, you may have noticed, different emblem, it's quite clear these are the Inverse. Well, I mean, if you played any of the previous games, these are quite clearly the Floods. And, yes, Monstropolis is filled to the brim with Unversed. Not actually that many in the grand scheme of sort of enemy variety, shall we say. We're basically looking at a grand total of 4 Unversed plus an Unversed boss. 2 of the Unversed being basically a slightly alternate recolour of the other. So there's really not that much Unversed variety here, which is a shame. I would have liked to have seen a bit more of that, but obviously the whole thing is that most of the game is going to be Heartless, so of course that's where it's all going. That's fine. But yes, we are going to be spending a lot of time in the Monsters Incorporated building. Obviously there are quite a few different sort of areas within this. We've got the scare floor, we've got sort of the door warehouse bit. There are a few other bits, but one of the things that I think some people say is an issue with Monstropolis, I do agree, is that it does feel very grey corridor-y. It's entirely by virtue of the area, which you can't really get away from, but it can be a little bit of a thing.
They couldn't have been heartless.
It's on the tip of my tongue. I remember the king told us something about negative emotions.
Unversed?
Oh yeah, them!
Unversed?
Uh-huh. A while back, the king fought a whole bunch of battles against them with the 3 missing Keyblade wielders.
The same 3 that we're looking for? Aqua, Terra, and Ventus?
Uh-huh. We need more dependable help than you.
Hey! Still, how come the Unversed are showing up now?
I should be testing your screen power.
Hey, I told you we're through using that! Besides, we have no idea who or what you're talking about.
Oh, you'd really like the king.
Uh-oh! Whoa! Order!
Basically, we've come from far away to get rid of those creatures causing trouble. We're like exterminators?
Just how far away?
As far as you can imagine.
Okay, let's just say we buy all that. Are those creeps dangerous?
Extremely.
They sure gave Boo a scare.
Sully, I know you've missed her, but it's time to postpone our playdate.
You're right, Mikey. Let's get our girl home.
What are you planning to do?
It's kind of a long story, but Boo's from another world, and we gotta send it back there to keep her safe.
Okay then. We're gonna help you.
What?
Well, the Unversed might try to cause more trouble. So, we want to come along.
Great! We could use a couple of exterminators around here.
Yeah, thanks.
Always gotta help.
Hey, they need us. Besides, we need to figure out how all those Unversed got here.
It's very true, because it's a very mysterious
Feel
thing.
much better when Boo's back in her own room.
So, yeah, I do like this world. It's another one of those things where it's really quite nice that it takes place after the events of the original film, because really that is a story that I think a lot of people would like to see sort of how it expands. It's, I think, in part one of the reasons why Monsters University was actually somewhat disappointing, because it went back in time, but also it kind of completely balked up a few bits and bobs that were mentioned in the original film of how long Mike and Sully had known each other, and the basis of their whole relationship, and all that jazz. It sort of messed around with that, and also I just was, music-wise, Monsters University went for sort of more of a marching band type aesthetic when the original Monsters Inc. was very much more jazz based. I really liked that jazz bass for music because it differentiated it from other Pixar films, really. So yeah, the marching band aesthetic of Monsters University's music just made it feel too much like Toy Story, even though Toy Story isn't marching band, but a lot of the songs felt very much like it, which was a shame, but there we go. Anyway, Monsters Inc. characters. So, I mean, it's great that they're all here. Well, the main ones, anyway. But obviously, none of them are voiced by their original voice actors because, I mean, far too expensive. So, Sully is voiced by a gentleman called Christopher Swindle, who people would probably most likely recognise as being Wheeljack and Frenzy in Transformers Devastation, Kuwa Yokohori in Boruto Naruto Next Generations, Lee in Kung Fu Panda The Paws of Destiny, and then he's also going to be the voice of Alfred in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, when that eventually comes out. Obviously, the original Sully was voiced by the amazing John Goodman. Then we have Mike Wazowski, who here is voiced by Carlos Alazraqui, who most people would recognise as Deputy James Garcia on Reno 911. He's also done a lot of voice work, including Spyro in, I believe, the original Spyro the Dragon. I'm just going to double check that one. Yes, so he is the original voice as Spyro. He was also Bobby Fabulous on Phineas and Ferb, the Taco Bell Chihuahua in the Taco Bell commercials, Denzel Crocker, another character in The Fairly Odd Parents, Rocco and Spunky on Rocco's Modern Life, Laszlo and Clam in Camp Laszlo, Grandpappy Rivera in El Tigre, The Adventures of Manny Rivera, and Mr. Weed in Family Guy. He's also sort of on various other things as well. So he's done a lot of things. And oh my god!
Well, Monsters Incorporated used to rely on
Just-
screen power from human kids.
Just
for energy.
oh my god!
But now we collect their laughter instead. It turns out laughter is 10 times more powerful.
I didn't spot that in the first time I watched this cutscene. Oh,
Never figured it out without.
lovely little reference to put that thing back where it came from. So help me get that thing away from me, you guys. Put that thing back where it came from, or I'll put myself in the eye. Just- Oh, that's made me so happy.
Come on.
Oh, and look, of course, they're investing here. Also, obviously, Mike was originally voiced by Billy Crystal, who did an amazing job. And then obviously we've got Boo, who is voiced using archived audio from the original film, so it's Boo's original voice actor, Mary Gibbs, but it's just archived audio, because of course it is. We'll get into any other characters a little bit later on, but obviously we now have a fight.
We'll have to play another time, Boo. You stay here.
But yeah, just the whole gotta get her home right now, or so help me. Gotta get her home right now, or so help me. So help me, get by. I feel like they probably could have, just finished it off and just been like, gotta get her home right now, or so help me, or I think I'm gonna cry. Something along those lines would have been, I think, perfect. But I love that that's a reference in here, because that is one of the most iconic parts of the original Monsters, Inc. I think that was another reason why I was slightly disappointed in Monsters University, was because they didn't have anything like that, or even like the original credits theme of Monsters Inc., which is If I Didn't Have You, because that was just a really good way of encapsulating the whole kind of character arc, I suppose, of Mike and Sully. Just a really fun little song of just like, if I were a rich man with $1 million or $2 million, I'd live in a penthouse in a room with a view. And if I were handsome, it could happen, 'cause dreams do come true. I wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have you. Wouldn't have nothing if I didn't have. Wouldn't have nothing. And so on and so forth. I would, obviously, you know, go on through the entire song, but I think we've got a cutscene coming up shortly, so should probably not, you know, start singing an entire song randomly in the middle of a video game playthrough. It's not the done thing.
Oh.
Right here!
Nice.
Grab onto the door when you're ready. Got it.
So, yes, we get to go into the amazing door warehouse, which is obviously gigantic and does just make me very, 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 very excited. But before we do that, I need to sort of, you know, go on a nice little collecting spree, because, like, seriously, there's gotta be so many goodies around here. There's not as many as you actually would think there are. You'd be very hard pressed to actually sort of miss anything, because as long as you're sort of just looking around things, and also I'm
Let's see.
just being slightly crazy, I really should have I will find it, don't worry, but it's on one of the desks. It's really tiny. And I got a little bit confused. It's one of the things with some of the lucky emblems, is that some of them are just a little bit overly hidden, and sometimes things that, yeah, you think would be. Like, I was thinking that those were going to be hidden Mickeys in some form, because they look like lucky they look like the hidden Mickeys, but they are not.
Let's see.
And that's definitely not a hidden Mickey. But basically, I was roughly on the right track. I just need to go a little bit further down the corridor.
Let's see.
Just a little bit further down. Like, come on.
Let's see.
It's not in the balloons. It's on one of the desks. You just didn't turn left at the right desk. Now, just keep going down. Don't turn that way. Turn the other way. You'll actually be able to see it. It's quite obvious when you spot it.
Let's
Like,
see.
oh God, come on, past me. Get with the program. This is not. There it is. I mean, as you can see, there's a reason I was struggling to spot it, is because sort of it's really, really hidden. Like, my God.
We're gonna make it, guys.
But hey, I found it, so it's all right.
Don't take too long. We gotta go after that door.
But yeah, I think now that we've done that, it's time to go to the door vault, and this is gonna be amazing.
Ready.
Boo? Hold on. Don't want you to get hurt.
Store, here we come!
Oh, I just got a great idea.